The other challenge is IT. So many companies talk about how IT is a problem, that IT is too slow for this digital age, and they're going to try to work around IT. And the digital masters we studied, none of them did that. Every digital master we studied found a way to make IT and business people work very closely together. And it's really important because there's a lot of knowledge in IT, there are a lot of systems and data in IT. If you work around the IT people, you're leaving a lot on the table. So what they do is they find a way to work with IT so IT gets faster. At a lot of companies, for example, they talk about a dual speed IT, where the regular IT group is there, but there's this one IT shop that works a little faster than the rest. And it can work together. So at Lloyds Bank, for example, in England, they have the digital group that works with the product groups, but also with the IT group as that interface to move forward as quickly as they can. The other thing that you want to do then is build some digital skills, and the IT people can help you do that, and also you can go find those skills in other places and draw them in. Analytics, experimentation, customer engagement in the digital world, that kind of thing. So working separately from IT, real problem. Finding a way to work with IT, that's what the digital masters do really well, and that tends to work best for the companies. One of the things that you need to figure out in digital is there's an awful lot going around your organization. We call this fashionista behavior. It's a lot of digital without a lot of leadership behind it. And we call it fashionistas for obvious reasons, right? Because it looks kind of beautiful on the outside, but there's not always a lot going on behind the scenes. Fashionista behavior is interesting, but it wastes a lot of money. It annoys a lot of customers. So how do you get some kind of rationality in there? This is that digital governance idea. And one of the ways you think about it is that if you have digital going on in many places, having somebody to put the rationality, to put the vision together can help. This is that idea of a chief digital officer. Now, the last thing any C-suite needs is another C-level officer. But putting that coordination, that rationality, that steering in is really important. So this chief digital officer may be somebody who's already in your organization. It may be somebody you've hired for the job. We don't know whether that role is going to last forever, but it's certainly growing at the moment to say, let's put the focus in, let's really get the momentum going. And at some point, those CDOs may just devolve to the rest of the organization. They may become something else. But at the moment, there are a lot of companies finding this is a very useful practice. So in addition to research, we do a lot of executive education. And my favorite course right now is called Essential IT for the Non-IT Executive. And what happens in this course is we spend 2 days with people who run companies, whether they run companies, whether they run business units, whether they're CFOs. They come in with one problem. They feel like IT is not delivering what they want, and they figure they've got to fix it somehow, but they don't know how. And we have 2 days of phenomenal conversations where we basically give people a bunch of frameworks and a bunch of ways to talk to go back to their IT people and get more value out of it. Talk about architecture and risk management and how to talk about value and how to innovate and how to use digital. Fascinating stuff. The neat thing is, a lot of times people come into this course thinking they need to fire their CIO and find some way to hire the right person. And they walk out of the course realizing that they've got a bunch of tools to communicate better with those IT people and change IT without having to change the people involved.